Alright y'all, Jason from KiloWattRC. We are back at it. Let's get this baby in. We are running 8S today. Read, one on air, track. Start. Alright. See what we can do. Let's go, guys. Woo! Woo! Oh. GPS is still there. Let's go ahead and shut her off. Turn it back on. Let's go ahead and check the GPS. Stop, ready. That was 122. That's crazy. That thing did a wheelie at 122. All right, we're gonna have to run that back. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, that was very crazy. We're just gonna run it again. We're not gonna have no onboard camera, so we're just gonna run it again. See the 122 right there. So we're gonna hit track, start, stop, read, one on there, hit track, start. Yeah, we're just, oh well. That's what I'm saying, this car is such a beast. Yeah, we're gonna try that again. She's running so good. She just lifted at 122. That's pretty wild. All right. Give it a shot again. Woo! 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 She lifted too. She lifted. She got airborne. That's crazy. She got airborne. I wish we had the camera on there. Yeah, she jumped. She jumped, I hit the brakes. That's pretty wild, yo. I would love to see that data log. That was a good run. She straight up jumped. Holy cow. That is crazy, guys. Ole KiloWattRC all day long, guys. All right, you see right here. Speed's registering, stop, read. See that? 123 miles an hour, guys. 123 miles an hour. She was cooking. But yeah, she wants to lift. She straight up, she was about to lift right before she was passing me. And then right after that, you know, as she got towards the end of the runway and was really getting on it, she jumped up in the air and I hit the brakes. This is crazy right here, guys. Yeah, I need to cool down this motor.
Alright guys, if you are here, that means you watched the entire video of the Traxxas XRT powered by the new Castle Creations Cobra 5 Ace ESC. Now this ESC is pretty wild. I mean, it has perfect pass, throttle delay incorporated in it. It has boost timing, also has turbo timing, which is pretty crazy. I did not use the perfect pass, as you can see in this graph. The throttle curve in the black is a little bit all over the place. That's my actual finger, but I did use the boost timing and the turbo timing. Now the way I did the boost timing, if I can remember, it was around 70% throttle to 100% throttle at like 15 degrees or so, I believe. And then at 100% throttle, the turbo boost kicked in at 45 degrees. And you can kind of see it over here in the top right, where the dark blue, which is your timing, it kind of plateaus at 45 degrees. Now, I was just testing it out. I don't really recommend it. I mean, it's only for advanced users. I mean, this ESC is for advanced users, but the turbo timing is more for drag, you know. But I got the chance to use it, and you saw in that first pass where the Joker lifted up, that was where the boost timing was ending and the turbo timing was kicking in. Now, another thing about the turbo timing, you can have it activate at whatever degrees per second. So you can have your turbo timing kick in at 20 degrees per second. You know what I mean? So let's just say you have it at 40 degrees and you do 20 degrees per second. What's going to happen is at one second it's going to be 20 degrees, 2 seconds it's going to be 40 degrees, and that's why the XRT was lifting up like that. It's just some boatloads of power just kicking in. You know, it really works the ESC a lot, but these are things you can do when you have a centered motor connected with a sensor ESC, because technically if you're running sensorless, the way the CPU of the controller can determine rotor position is through the neutral phase, and then it goes through your MOSFETs, and then your CPU can read it like that. But when you're running censored, it's a direct path from the motor to the CPU. So if you have a direct path and you don't need to use the MOSFETs to determine your rotor position through EMF, you can do all kinds of cheat ramp stuff with the timing and the way it ramps up and stuff like that. So that's why the boost and the turbo timing can be very, very critical, but at a cost, because the ESC is working really hard. You know what I mean? The CPU is processing. The cool thing about this new Cobra ESC, 32 bit rate processing, so it processes information so fast. So now it can keep up with their Cyro drive technology. Now their driver board technology is really the state of the art, because they got them nano capacitors all over the board, as close to the FETs. That way, the filter for your DC to AC conversion is just on point. You know what I mean? The MOSFETs are always filled with current, so you can do crazy things with Castle's driver board and their new processor. And then now they have perfect pass incorporated in it. There's a lot of things you can do. Now you can see with this log, 764 amps. Holy crap. 27 horsepower. Wow. The ripple looks high. I don't know why it's high. You know, maybe because there's so much stuff going on. Maybe it's high, whatever. I'm not seeing any problem. The lipo voltage, max voltage I used was 34.58 volts, and the minimum was 25.87 volts, and that's pretty good in a 33-pound truggy truck traveling 123 miles an hour and just about 1,300 feet. That's amazing. Now, the motor I was using was the Castle Creations 2028 1700 kV. Awesome motor. Very, very awesome motor. Now, my controller temperature, I believe they really read the temperature at the MOSFETs. So max 141 degrees. I do always let it cool down. Motor temperature max over here in the right corner, 107 degrees. It's barely working. I did hit 100% throttle out. RPMs around 46,000. I'm not sure if that's correct. I don't know if I have the right thing in this log. Now the thing is, I lost this actual data, but I did get a screenshot, so I can't go in to see what I had it set up. But I could not show this log before. Now I can show this log. Now this is a crazy log. 27 horsepower on 8S, and there was still room in it. It's just the runway I was running on, it was really short, and you seen it kept lifting up. Even on the second pass where I hit 123, it still lifted up at the end. I mean, this controller and the Traxxas XRT is good enough for 130 miles an hour plus on 8S with good lipos. Now I am using the KiloWattRC OVERKILL 10.4 amp hour packs. Those are some killer packs. I'm telling you, I tested these packs out with this ESC. Also a couple other things, but they're really good packs, and that's why I have them on my website. Now, you know, I really appreciate Castle Creations for letting me test this bad boy out. There's a whole bunch of other guys out there that tested them out too. They tested them out in drag. They tested it out in the Armor Limitless. You have some the other version, which has more limits on it. It doesn't do what this Ace version does. Other guys out there was bashing that ESC. Now this is a cool ESC. I'm sorry I'm not showing a picture of it. Other guys will. You will see it. But I mean, the leads on it are alone, they're like 6-gauge wiring. I mean, this is crazy. But yes, this is 8S. You know, yeah, there's a lot of 12S ESCs out there, but I mean, if Castle's doing this stuff on 8S, I can only imagine what's coming to the table if they do ever do 12S. But I'm just happy that they let me get to test this out. You know, I did a lot of learning, and I hope you guys see this log. You know, this is just crazy on what's going on. So guys, thank you for tuning in to KiloWattRC. We have a lot more coming from this channel, and I will be doing some more testing with this ESC and pushing it even harder. You guys will be able to test it too. So yeah, I guess go ahead and get y'all pre-orders in, and yeah, let's have a good speed season, and you guys take it easy, and peace.